It's summer in Korea, which means it's hot and very humid. Winter was particularly long this year, and we were all waiting for spring, but suddenly it became summer. I'm sure that in no time we'll have passed through summer as well, and it will be winter again, cold and white. The seasons are like life. No matter how much we wait or how much we cling to them, they'll pass us by, steady as ever. There are certain things that you just have to leave to fate, like the seasons. You know what they say, time solves everything. When everything just seems impossible and hard, try taking a break. Maybe time will solve it all. Who knows? This is Kevin's Hot Beat. A first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Wednesday, July 3rd was Too Hot by Gina. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from ZEA. What season are you in life? If you're stuck in a terrible snowstorm, don't despair. Spring will come and melt all the ice away. No matter what the season, I always want to be by your side on Hot Beat. Let me tell you how you can join me. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hot Beat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. It's HOTBEAT. Hot Beat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's random quiz will take home a CD from Cho Jin-sung. And on part 2, Alexis Kim will be joining with us on Culture Code. Now, and you know that there's a special gift for one of you who leave us your message on our message board. It's not too late, so leave us your messages and requests. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Here is Sea of Moonlight by Fiesta and Summer Night by Jang Jae-in. That was Sea of Moonlight by Fiesta and Summer Night by Jang Jae-in. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. Stephanie from Mexico. Have a nice week, Kevin Oppa. Greetings from Mexico. Please come to my beautiful country someday. 알았어? 알았어! Alright! And I really want to go to Mexico. I love Mexican food. Taneka from Philippines. Hi Kevin, first time to be in your program. Nice to meet you. Jali from USA. Hi Oppa, I haven't written in so long, so please play my request for my baby sister. Can you play Wonder Boys Tarzan, please? Ressa from Indonesia. Hi, hello Kevin. This is my first time joining your show. Thank you very much, because usually I have to prepare for teaching the next day, so I never got online at this hour. Oh, so you're a teacher? Apparently it's fun. Hopefully I can listen more often. Yes, please. Amber from USA. It's morning here, so good morning, Kevin. I really hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well right now. I would like to request that you play Crispy Crunch's Menbong Time. Menbong Time it is! So, thanks for joining and sharing with us. Here is your request songs. Menbong Time by Crispy Crunch, featured by An Young-mi, and Tarzan by Wonder Boys. That was Menbong Time by Crispy Crunch, featured by An Young-mi, and Tarzan by Wonder Boys. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG Arirang Radio. You can listen to a program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set it to auto login. So if you haven't got it, get it now, please. If you're joining us through a PC, log onto the Arirang website and click the on-air button or download the Arirang cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. So drop by the Hot Beat website often and leave us your comments. Here's more music for you. We Are a Bit Different by Evil and Highway by Mr. Mister.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hot Beats.
Discover the meaning behind lyrics on More Than Words. She calls me every night.
오빠야, 이거 내 친구 얘기 말인데 그 남자가 이 여자한테 왜 그러는 거야?
My
Friend has this problem. Why is he doing this to her?
She asked me for guy advice. On behalf of her friend, it's pretty obvious that it's actually about her. 내가 볼 때는 그 남자가 100% 네 좋아하는 거, 네 친구 좋아하는 거거든. 그러니까 먼저 그냥 확 고백해버리가. The way I see it, the guy's definitely into your friend, 100%. Tell her to tell him how she feels. I give her the best advice I can think of and hang up. Why does she call me every night to ask for love advice for all of the guys she knows? Maybe, really, no. Maybe she really likes me back and is just too shy to say it. Maybe things are finally starting to look up for me. But at just that moment, I get a text from her.
오빠야, 고마워. 사실은 내 친구 얘기가 아니라 내 얘기였는데 오빠 말대로 내가 먼저 고백했더니 받아줬거든. 기분이 너무 좋아. Thank you so much. The advice I asked for earlier was actually about me. And you're right. He did like me.
Of course. The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was Darling of All Hearts by Sunny Hill. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. If you are everyone's friend, you are really no one's friend. If you are everyone's darling, you are no one's darling. So goes the moral of the lyrics to Sunny Hill's Darling of All Hearts. There's a guy who every girl turns to for love advice, but he's single. Always has been. Yes. These people are especially tormented by friends who fight with their boyfriend and girlfriend and come crying. Ask you to buy them dinner and drinks, make you console them for hours, and then suddenly make up with their boyfriend and girlfriend and stop calling you. Are you someone's darling or everyone's darling? Unfortunately, I think I'm the latter. No! Now, I'll be playing more music. Here is I Can Live Because of You by Seoingguk, featured by Volvogent, and My Boy 3 by Electro Boys, featured by Nana. Random quiz. On our random quiz, we give out random prizes each day, like CDs from Beast, Epicai, and Tooyoon. Today's winner will receive a CD from Choshin-sung. Here's the question. Choshin-sung means supernova, which occurs when a dark star suddenly explodes and becomes more than 1,000,000 times brighter over a few days. Which of the following is the brightest star in the sky? Number 1, Sista. Number 2, Sirius. Number 3, Soul Star. Let me repeat that for you. Which of the following is the brightest star in the sky? Number 1, Sista. Number 2, Sirius. Number 3, Soul Star. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/Hotbeat. It's HOTBEAT. While you're doing that, let's listen to one more music. Bad Boy by Sista. You've just heard Bad Boy by Sista. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured it out yet. Which of the following is the brightest star in the sky? Brightest. Number 1, Sista. Number 2, Sirius. Number 3, Soul Star. Here's the hint. The star is nicknamed Dog Star. Woof, woof, Dog Star. If you know the answer, post it on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a signed winner CD from 초신성. Let's listen to some more music. Here is Rollin' Rollin' by AA. You just heard Rollin' Rollin' by AA. And it's time to wrap up part 1 of Hotbeat. On part 2, we'll be back with Alexis Kim on Culture Code and David O on Searching for You. Like I said earlier, it's gonna be great Hotbeat ever in second half, so keep tuning in. Now here's the last song for you. Call My Name by Soul Star.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hotbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hotbeat.
Welcome back to second hour of Hotbeat. It's Just a Feeling by Chunho. Let me tell you again how you can tune in to Hotbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, if you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. It's a free app, so you can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. It's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. We'll listen to Starlight Moonlight by Secret and Ring My Bell by 2X before coming back with Alexis Kim on Culture Code.
From the top of the charts, this is a hot one. Check it out.
The world comes together through culture.
With me, Alexis Kim.
Culture Code. Woo! Yes. So what are we talking about today?
Today, we're going to talk about culture.
Culture, of course.
And Samcheongdong is the place to be.
Yes, it is.
Welcome to Culture Code. Today is 3rd of July, and we're going to talk about Samcheongdong and what and where is Samcheongdong. Where is it?
Where is it?
Well, look, there's lots of great places in Seoul, like Itaewon and Insadong, but today I want to talk about my favorite place in Seoul, and it's quite traditional, but it's called Samcheongdong.
Samcheongdong, it is. And what's so special about this place?
It's actually famous for hanok and all traditional Korean houses, and it was like the capital city of Seoul, where like aristocratic classes lived during the Joseon dynasty.
Yes.
And it maintained really well, calm, antique beauty of Korean traditional houses, standing proud amid the hustle bustle of the city. I mean, which makes Samcheongdong one of the most extraordinary places in Seoul, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and the fact that it's located in the most historical area where the ancestors lived, empire was built around the area. So, you know the Cheongwade Blue House, right? Yeah, where Gwanghwamun is. It's just located just behind there.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, and it's very like, you know, most political, central, historical Korean culture where it's kept its beauty.
Yep.
And all the European cafes.
Nice.
And the galleries.
Yes.
And the restaurants.
Oh, there you go.
And the mountains.
Yes.
Samcheongdong appeals to be the artistic, with all the chic galleries and restaurants, cafes, and even like accessory stores. And they sell a lot of old goods.
Nice.
Now, I really actually want to talk about food today.
Oh, nice. My favorite.
Your favorite thing to talk about.
Yes, it is.
Samcheongdong is a home to distinctive cafes, and it is filled with European-style cafes and Frenchy restaurants.
Oh, really? I thought there's more Korean restaurants around there.
Yeah, that's true too. They've got lots of old Hanok-style Hanjeongshik as well, and we'll get into that.
All
Hold
right,
on.
sure. All right, sure. I'm just so excited right now.
Are you?
Yes.
Getting hungry?
Yes, I am.
Well, believe it or not, it's also a best place to go for date. and take photos and enjoy the traditional like juxtaposition between European modernism,
Nice.
which is just really romantic for couples, right? Mm. I mean, have you been on there for a date or something?
No, not as a date though.
Oh,
Like just for filming or
right,
the
right.
programs that I did.
Commercials.
Commercials, yeah.
Right. Only for a celebrity thing.
But I really love to go there,
Yeah.
like with my friends, foreigner friends. Yeah, from like Australia.
Right. Yeah, it's a
stuff.
great place to
It
go.
is, it is.
And it's just full of cafes and also the food, there's not too much differences as well,
yeah.
right? I actually been to a few traditional cafes, right?
Okay.
And like coffees are very expertized in that area. And like they actually serve real coffee beans and grind them.
Oh,
Like the West.
like the West.
And you know how Korean people are really obsessed with the Western
Yes,
culture. And
true.
The whole coffee,
True.
like Americano and Starbucks.
Yeah, cup of tea, love. Would you like some cup of tea, love?
Are we doing British today? Charles?
Charles. Yes.
Kevin, so now I want to get into talk about cafes. I actually been to a few traditional cafes, and personally, I'm not a big coffee person, but they do extravagant coffees, and there are a handful of like French cafes with good coffees in Samcheongdong. And after a while, they start looking really the same. Like, I mean, if you go there a lot, for me, I did lots of dates.
Lots of dates, I see. With who?
Couple of few 소개팅s,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
blind dates.
Nice.
Never worked out.
All right. Okay. So,
So, well, I want to talk about a few quaint cafes as well. And there is this one little nice particular quaint cafe. It's right near Toy Museum. And it's kind of a hippie-looking cafe. And, like, you go in and you don't wear shoes, right?
Okay.
Even in dead winter. And the interior is traditional Hanok style. But it's, like, refurnished and repainted in modern European
Yep.
architect. So, I mean, it's a little bit of... It's peaceful, but it's just... The idea of cafe being a hectic world of soul, and
Yes.
the atmosphere just radiates serenity and comfort,
nice.
full of history. And
Full of
character.
history.
Yeah. And also book cafes. Have you been to one of them before?
No, actually, yeah. There one in Hongdae.
There is. There's a dog cafe as well.
Oh yeah, a dog cafe, cat cafe.
Cat cafe, really?
Yeah.
What's it like that in cat cafe?
Like there's a lot of cats, of course, and
Feisty.
you're allowed to touch them, but you know how cats they are not like they don't have aegyo.
Right. They're not very like sweet. They're not puppy.
They're not.
Flirty. Let's say flirty.
It's okay. But before we continue, why don't we listen to one song? Let's have a music break with Jia and Hanbyul with Coffee. You've just heard Jia and Hanbyul's with Coffee, and we're back to Book Cafe, right?
Yes, book cafe. I actually really like. I mean, I
You love books?
I do. I actually do. Do you like books?
Yes, I love to read books.
What's your most recent book?
I love food, so I have a lot of cookbooks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do you actually cook at home?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, wow.
I make my
amazing.
own pasta, spaghettis, and
Oh,
yeah.
wow, amazing. Well, this book cafe in Samcheongdong,
Yep.
it is just, the wall is full of books. So you can choose varieties and browse through any of the books you want with a great cup of coffee. Are you big on coffee?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
No.
But I saw you
I like
drinking... You like tea?
Yeah, I like tea better.
Oh, same here. I mean, I really like actually English breakfast tea.
Oh, very British.
Very British. Yeah, and I mean, interesting. Now that we're talking about Australia, the other day,
Yes.
Mum sent me some teas from Sydney with English breakfast tea, and there was
Nice.
also a green label tea called Melbourne breakfast tea.
A Melbourne breakfast tea it is.
It's interesting because, like, I mean, like English is supposed to be like British, right?
Yes.
And then you get the Irish coffees, but then you get Melbourne. So I was like a little.
But it was it okay?
No, it actually tastes like Earl Grey.
Oh,
Like a little hint of citrus and
Oh, I see.
not too good.
Not too good. I see. So what sort of tea do you like?
I actually like breakfast tea.
Breakfast tea.
with milk, lots of sugar. Not too much. I mean, I'm not on a diet though.
Okay.
Yeah, but
All right, okay. I love peppermint teas and
Oh, yeah.
lemon teas.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love lemon teas too. It's good for throat. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
given that you're a singer and
Yes.
stuff, you really
we drink a
need it.
lot.
Do you?
Yeah, we drink a lot. Yes.
Anyhow, back to Samcheong-dong.
Yep.
It is really also known for galleries as well. Mm-hmm. Just generally cafes, but galleries. And we forgot one place. There's also the City Library.
City Library.
Known to be one of the most authentic, beautiful library situated in the north area of Samcheong-dong. And on the entry towards the garden, there's filled with cherry blossom, the flowers
Nice.
during spring, right?
Yep.
And you're entering into the garden. So apparently it used to be a high school back in the 70s.
Oh.
But now they have reconstructed into a library for all kinds of book lovers, and it's part of a day course as well.
You've been there too?
No, actually, I haven't. I haven't been there, but I've heard a friend of mine been there, and she's like, "Oh, it's the best place to go just to show off your literature skills."
Okay.
And now I want to talk about some restaurants.
Nice.
Okay,
That's
so
what I was waiting for.
really, I knew it. Okay, restaurants is a bit pricey.
Yep.
There's a lot on Galleria Streets, and they have wonderful wine lists.
Nice.
And there's this one particular restaurant I really like, and they have excellent lamb chops.
Oh, lamb chops. My favorite.
Really?
I love lamb.
Like lamb as in like lamb chops, like Australian
Yes.
way of.
Australian way. Well, even like you know how do you eat rare too, or
I do,
how
but
do you
only
like to cook?
beef.
Like
Oh no, I have a pretty well done. Like
you like the well.
I don't like the juicy blood.
Oh, I see. I'm more of a juicy
Person.
person.
You like it juicy.
Yes, fresh.
Okay, fresh.
Yep.
Well, so this lamb chop place is just great, and it's also with like they come with like panko flakes and served with rich demi-glace, which is just what demi-glace is,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Like that kind
yeah,
of. And it's not an ample meal, but it's great when you wish to feel posh and classy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if you have the money, go there on a date, chop some lamb chops.
Yep. True.
Yeah, and I mean, talking about French food, do you like French food, Kev?
Well, I tried once the snail.
Oh,
What do you call?
the snail little dish?
I knew that the French word for snail.
What is it? Snail la deux?
I just forgot it. But anyways, that snail. It was actually nice to try, but I don't want to try it again.
No.
Well, it was nice, but you know how.
The
you get,
slimy,
yeah,
slimy.
slimy. Well, it's not actually slimy because they
cook it.
They cook it, so it's
Like
more of a it's more of a-
abalone?
Abalone, yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
But once is enough for me, I think.
Really? So
Yeah.
it wasn't actually good. Is it really like greasy or?
It was like a what do you call? Have you had baked? You know how seafood? You know
You
what do you call?
Like shells?
Shells.
Yeah, right.
it's
All right, that's
something like that. Yeah.
Right. Oh, and you're not a big fan of shells and oysters?
No, I
but
love seafood, but
Right.
this snail.
It's just too much, right?
Yes, it's too much for me.
Get you.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, talking about snails, there is actually a French restaurant I came across.
Mm-hmm.
It's the closest that I've ever came to famous French dishes in
Yes.
Korea. And most places overly like use spice and too much like, like there's too much like mixture of fusion, right? And,
Yeah.
but this place, it's kind of like they give you this soup and it's like a jjigae, like a stew.
Stew.
Right. And that's what's supposed to be.
Yes.
And this place is known for the flavor and it just takes really long to cook. So you actually have to sit there and wait.
Wait.
Like about a good 40 minutes, right? But you're served with great food.
Yes.
So, yeah. So guys, do try out the Korean French restaurants.
Yes.
You name it all.
You must.
You must go to Samcheong-dong and try out French food. It is the best French food you can get in Samcheong-dong, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and talking more about food, I actually want to talk about some areas you can get great waffles.
Waffles.
Yeah, there's some great waffles you can get in Samcheong-dong.
Belgian ruffles.
Belgium, yeah, that's it. And come with cream and ice creams.
Yeah, nice.
It's in the middle of one of the center, and they sell like you have to line up.
It's just so famous.
Right. It's quite cheap as well. And so, if you do go to Kaltungdong, guys,
Yep.
I just want to wrap up. You can go with families, dates, and it's a great place for tourists. So mark it on your calendar.
Yes.
And the place is the best place to visit for history.
Yep.
And metropolitan across traditional cafes and all variety of cafes from quaint to high end.
Nice.
And the great Western restaurants. And most of all, Samcheongdong is also famous for traditional Korean food like sujebi.
수제비, it is.
Well, when I first came to Korea in 2008, a friend of mine took me there for sujebi, and we literally had to line up for like about an hour. And they serve lots of different old Korean little dishes
Yes.
as well. But the sujebi is quite famous. I don't think it's there anymore, though. It was there from 2008, and last time I went, it wasn't
It
there.
wasn't there?
No, but it's...
Maybe they moved.
Maybe
because
they
like
moved.
they earn so much money and
Oh, really? It's just like, don't worry,
yeah, don't
we
worry.
went off to Europe.
Europe something.
Maybe. And also they've got lots of hanjeongshik. Hanjeongshik is all Korean like cultural
Traditional dishes.
Yeah,
where you
right.
can try out like a lot of different kind of Korean style traditional food.
Right.
Like
with-
kimchi, for example.
yeah, different type of kimchi,
Yeah.
right? I mean, they come in what, radish?
Radish, yeah.
What else comes in? Oh God, this is hard. So there's radish, right? And
Yes.
then there's cabbage, and then you can also get the Chinese cabbage style as well, where you go.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
It's a bit oily as well. Do you know?
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
yeah. So you can get that. So you can get all different kind of old Korean like pickled vegetable. Let's say pickled because
Okay.
it's matured, right? And they also serve with a lot of wild green, like organic flavored in like basic oil dressings as well. And Korean dishes always comes with basic soy soup, doenjang
true.
jjigae, right?
True.
Just to finalize.
Yes.
And if you're lucky, sometimes you can even get pickled crabs. You know pickled?
Yeah, pickled crabs.
Yeah, 간장
간장게장.
간장게장,
Yes.
right? So it's like, which is a raw crab flavored in soy sauce.
Yes.
And the soy sauce flavor just enhances the sweetness of the raw meat of the crab. So it's so good.
Yes, and also remember there is also the library and the gallery as well.
Yes.
So to visit and even lots of photographs and artists go there to work on their art piece, like even us.
Yeah, even we should go.
Yes, we should go. It's really a nice place to go for all the people into
culture.
Yes, it is. And actually, it's time to say goodbye.
All right.
All right, and here's the last song for you guys. Black Tinkerbell by Chocolat, and we'll say goodbye to Alexis. Thank you very much.
See you guys tomorrow
Tomorrow, bye-bye.
on
Culture Code. Searching for you. Who knows when, where, and how we'll meet? David O is searching for you. David, tell us who we'll be meeting today.
What's up, Kevin and Hoppy listeners? Today I'm down at the city of Daejeon, which is out of Seoul, and for searching for you, I found an amazing dude to interview, and his name is
Michael,
Michael. What's up? What are you doing here in Korea?
I'm here to study abroad.
To study abroad. Why are you in Daejeon though? What are you doing around here?
I have a friend around here and she lives nearby.
That's awesome. So you're visiting friends. Well, coming to Korea, what has been something that you're like, man, I wish I could take this back home?
Cafes.
Cafes. What's so special about cafes here compared to? Well, actually, where are you from?
I'm from LA, from Gardena, but I mostly go to K-Town a lot.
Do you live right in K-Town, or are you just visiting there all the time?
I visit there a lot. I live in Gardena.
Oh, Gardena. So would you like to do a shout out to your friends back in Gardena?
Hey guys, I'm in radio.
Yes, Michael is. And Michael, you're in Korea right now, but I'm sure you'll be going back home. What's something that you'll tell your friends, a place that you have to travel to in Korea, or in Seoul? You're like, man, if you're ever in Seoul, you have to go here. Where would that be?
Hongdae.
Hongdae, because of the nice cafes. What else is there?
Hongdae has like a lot of jazz bar and live music bars. In LA, those are considered like top elite activities. So you will have to be like going to a major like fancy restaurant to hear those jazz music. But in here, you pay $10 and buy a drink, and you get to enjoy like the rest of your night.
That's fantastic. Actually, now I want to go to Hongdae and check it out. Well, I'm sure you're into K-pop music, especially if you're going to K-Town back in LA. What's some music that you're following?
Right now I follow Geeks and Ailey.
Geeks and Ailey, they put out a couple of songs. Which song would you like to request that they did?
The one most recent, Washed Away.
Washed Away. Well, Michael, that'll be coming your way. Have a safe flight back home. And, oh, is that a Korean ice cream that you're eating? Wait, tell our listeners what Korean ice cream is like.
Korean ice cream is awesome. It's only 601 right now.
Well, what's the flavor?
It's strawberry and apple, but it tastes like strawberry.
Strawberry and apple, and it tastes like strawberry. Well, for our interview, we're out in Daejeon, and when you come, definitely check out the Korean ice creams. They are fantastic and they are cheap. Well, this was Searching for You. I'm David O.
And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from Jessica from Singapore. Kevin, hello. I'm so tired because I have been working long hours in the lab for the past few weeks for my final year project. So exhausted. Can I request for 압구정 날라리 by 유재석 and 이적? Thanks. Alright, here's Jessica's request song, 처진 달팽이's 압구정 날라리. That was Jessica's request song, Drooping Snails, 압구정 날라리. Let's hear some more comments from you. Somaya from Tunisia. Oppa, I want J Park. I love you. And this song is for you because I love you so much. Now, Fresno from Indonesia. Hello, Kevin and Hotbeat staff. So looking forward to tonight's broadcast. I end up adding exclamation mark on every sentence. I'm just too excited. Racha from Tunisia. How are dear Kevin? I'd like to request EXO Baby Don't Cry. And thanks. Rinka from Japan. Hi Kevin, I enjoyed your program today. Your playlist has so many dance songs. I suddenly want to dance, even though it's the middle of the night. Start dancing right now. Rinka. And this is today's winner of our special prize, an edited audio file of me reading their story. Madalena from Romania. So, the day after tomorrow, I have to make a very important presentation at my uni in front of all my professors and classmates, almost 150 of them, and I'm so nervous. I hate speaking in front of a large crowds. What do you do when you're nervous? Also, can you send me an encouragement message? Pretty please. Have a nice day, oppa. Well, Madalena, when you get nervous, because you have to speak in front of a lot of people, one strategy is to pick one person and in the audience and pretend you're talking to only just for him or just for them, If you have a friend in crowd, like best friend or your mate, whatever, ask them to keep eye contact with you the whole time to relax you. And for me, if I'm so, like before I go to the stage, I basically dance just randomly. Yeah, I listen to just get yourself an MP3 and plug that earphone in your ear and just start dancing and make yourself more comfortable and do a little bit of a stretching. That might help you out as well. So, Madalena, with your presentation, good luck and fighting! Thank you, Madalena, again for your message, and I'll be sending you this audio clip via email. Please leave us your email address on our Hotbeat message board. Now, any of our Hotbeat listeners can win this special prize, so leave us your messages and requests on our message board. Here is more music for you. I Love You by J Park, featured by Dynamic Duo. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The question was, which of the following is the brightest star in the sky? The answer was number 2, Sirius. Yes. The winner will be announced after the show on the Hotbeat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will receive CD from Choshin-sung. Congratulations. Now here's one more song, Bad Girl by Ladies Code. It's time to close out Hotbeat for Wednesday, July 3rd. Who will receive our special gift tomorrow? It's still not too late, so leave us your messages and requests on our message board. Now, here's your last song for today, All I Have to Give, sung by Kevin. Thank you very much, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. 안녕.